What's going on, Cowboys? Welcome to the live stream. If you're watching back, welcome to the restream. We've got an awesome guest on tonight. It is just this solo cowboy riding tonight because, Thanksgiving, everyone's on vacations and all that stuff, but we're here giving you quality content on CNFTs because it's CNFT Tuesday. Big ups to the chat. Resin, glad you're back. We missed you last week. Pira Wit, nice to see you. I'm going to call you PH and Green Fingers. What's going on? Thank you for joining us today. I've got a lot of giveaways here. Our guest, he's been very generous to give away a lot of giveaways. And so I'm excited to do those things with you. This is a real play to earn live stream here. And so if you're new to this channel, my name is Aaron. I'm just a cowboy exploring the wild west of cryptocurrency. That journey, that exploration has taken me to Cardano NFTs. And so if you want to know more about Cardano NFTs, this is the time for you. We're probably going to go about 45 minutes or so, 40 minutes or so tonight. But without further ado, I want to get to our guest. It's the first time he's on this stream on this channel, and actually, I'm glad that I get to interview him like one-on-one, especially about his project and his thoughts on the market and his thoughts on CNFTs. Let me give this man a proper introduction. He is a rare gem, like a first edition, making his moves in silence like an apparition. He gets his licks in like Ghastly, fills his bags up so vastly, he'll have you making moves like a transition. The one, the only CNFT BTC. We're going to call him.
Oh, buddy.
That's right. I'm loving it.
Wow. Man. That was a crazy intro.
Yeah, man. You get a rapping cowboy, a rapping Asian cowboy for your introduction.
Nice. That's right. That's right in my wheelhouse. That's the perfect introduction. Thanks, RJ, the legend. Yeah. RJ. Hey, Reezy. Sorry to hear that work's been rough, man, but good to have you here.
So
what's up?
I want to give a proper introduction for you, but maybe you could tell us a little bit something about your journey into crypto, into CNFT specifically, and then I guess we'll take it from there.
Sure. So my journey in crypto started about 7 years ago. I bought Bitcoin in 2015. I actually have a traditional market background. So back in the 90s, I traded on the options floor. Back when we were still using pen and paper and stapling and there were no smartphones, we were screaming and yelling, buying and selling. And I know I don't look that young, and we'll address this elephant in the room, this silver elephant in the room a little later. But I worked on the floor of the stock exchange. So I saw this emerging market. It was cryptocurrencies, this Bitcoin thing. I really didn't know much about it or what it was, but what I did know was markets and opportunity. So I turned to my wife and I said, hey, babe, do you want to throw away $3,000 and buy 10 of these things? She said, sure, even though we were poor, and we did. So 2 years later, 2017, we sold a number of them and bought our first house when Bitcoin first popped off. I think we averaged about 17.7 on each Bitcoin that we sold.
Good for you.
Kind of got us into our first home, man. So Concord, California. So since then, traded crypto and still worked, was a teacher and did some different things, entertainment industry and such. And then, last year I got into Cardano NFTs, found the NFT space. So it was a great fit for me. I started my Twitter account. I put CNFT and BTC because those were the two most important things to me at the time. Actually, how I got into the space is I had a Zoom meeting with Jub from Happy Hoppers, Scarlett from Scarlett's Rose Auction House, CNFT Rose Auction House back in the day, and Psychedelius, Horror Punks, Psychedelius OG, some OGs. And learned about this and started getting in. And next thing you know, this is where I live. This is what I do. But I didn't realize that CNFT and BTC together wouldn't be the best name to introduce myself to people with. So CNFT BTC, nice to meet you. So I go by CB now, and so much more is going on. But that's kind of how I got into crypto. I think my strengths have always been markets, identifying markets, kind of understanding if somebody's willing to buy it and somebody's willing to sell it. There you have an asset, right? So, and then relationships. I really am down and good at relationships. So I remember at CNFT Con running up on you and the warden and a couple other folks in some hats. I said, hey, what's going on? And you saw me with my silver jacket and you were like, who is this nutcase? Don't really know this guy. And I said, I want on your show. can you have me on? And so that's how our little introduction went down.
I'm down to have
If
anyone
you
on.
remember that.
I remembered clearly, honestly, and CNFT space is something I'm new to, right? And I'm just like, I only dabble in it really on Tuesdays and with like friends and stuff like that. So very grateful to meet someone like you and meet a whole bunch of people at CNFT Con. I need to ask you this question though. I had this debate, okay, last week on my stream. I don't expect you to watch it or anything, but here's how the debate went. I'm arguing with the legendary Tal Crypto himself, and the debate came up. Was it CNFTs or Bitcoin? I asked him, and this is fitting, right, because of your name. But I said, what's a better investment? What's a better store of value? Would you rather buy 100,000? It was 70,000, but for the argument, would you rather buy $100,000 worth of a CNFTs, or $100,000 worth of Bitcoin? So like, what's that? 5 Bitcoins right now, or a little more. Which one would you rather have?
So, I mean, it really depends, to be honest, on what is your strategy. Are you a short term? You trying to get out in a year or 2 or 5 or 10? CNFTs is very risky. 5-10 years down the road, I think
So
there's
let's
a lot
do
of
this.
opportunity.
What's your one? What's your 1 year
timeline.
strategy, and what's your 10-year strategy? So long and short term. What would it be?
Oh man, that's tough. That's tough because you don't know how long this bear market's going. And I'll be 100% honest with you, bro. It has just begun. I actually, you know, we all hate Alex Becker because all he does is bag on Cardano. Okay, granted, yes, but I listen to the dude and I watch what he does, and he is very, very right when he says when we hit the bottom, the recession, the Fed flips. I just retweeted a chart that showed when the Fed flips, then I think that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, but we just don't know how long that's going to be.
I agree with you 100%.
1 year strategy. If it's the right ones, I'm buying CNFTs.
Seriously?
Bitcoin, yep. Bitcoin, I'm probably 2-year strategy on Bitcoin, and then CNFTs for 5 and 10 year.
CNFTs for 5 and 10 year. So you're saying that you're only going to buy Bitcoin for the 2-year goal?
Pretty much. Bitcoin's going to do what it always does. It's going to go back to 125K, period.
Okay.
100% is going to go back to 125K. I mean, I've seen it since $280. I've watched it since, 5 cents or whatever. And the chart speaks to what the chart speaks to.
Uh-huh.
All it ever does is double in size. It's just a matter of when. The one thing that we just don't know now is we're not printing money anymore. And that was another very, very valid point. Money's not going to be printed. And this is an economy that we really haven't seen for a long time. But I come from a family who traded options in the 70s, who traded calls when there were no puts. So if you know any traditional markets, they were taking people for a ride on a $10 spread when you can barely get a 16th spread on a trade today. So
here's my general thesis is that I think
it's wrong. Right. Your thesis is wrong.
My thesis
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is your thesis.
You're right. Your thesis is 100% right.
Then there you go. We have an accord. Okay, so here's my thesis: is that I believe that we don't see a bull market until the Fed flips, until they start printing money again. Okay, right? This is something that I learned in the last year, was that it doesn't matter what's happening with your business or how you're moving, is that if the Fed is pumping money, everything is going to go trajectory up, right? It's up and to the right. But that's only one. Would you agree with these other two? Would you agree that a Bitcoin halving or regulation will also trigger, or at least help trigger, a bull market?
Regulation from who?
Regulation from the United States, from SEC.
From a universal world body of regulators.
Yeah.
I mean, that's from the U.S. because they drive a lot of markets.
U.S.
So there's a lot of deepness to dive into here, such as BRICS becoming the new petrodollar. I mean, things of that nature have a huge, but regulation helps, I think. But this is what I think. I've been through an 80% downturn in Bitcoin. I've seen an 80% loss. I bought it 4,500, I think, when it tanked out last time in 2019, I believe it was 2000, something like that. So we're looking at a 12,000 Bitcoin, just so you know. So when you see Bitcoin hit around 12,000, get ready. And I think that in respective to that, Cardano, I'm a huge buyer of Cardano at 25 cents. I'm a bigger buyer of Cardano at 10 cents. Yeah. I don't think it's going to 10 cents. People, calm down.
So are you sitting on a wad of cash then? Is that what your strategy is?
I wouldn't say that. No, I'd say that predominantly my assets are in Cardano NFTs.
Okay.
But I have learned over my year and a half in this game, and I have other assets, but predominantly my assets sit in Cardano NFTs. It could be below 10K. I do trade a little bit. Somebody asked that on the chat. But I got rid of a lot of the fodder and I hold on to specific wallets. So I have about 20 or so wallets.
Wow.
And those wallets are projects that I'm just sitting that pretty much I'm holding.
So you don't,
and I will say,
you don't trade a lot?
I don't trade as much as I used to. No.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not the same. There was a lot more risk and a lot more reward here.
Yeah.
But you kind of gotta hang in there right now because you're not selling, you're not realizing the loss, but because you're not making a lot of profits, you're not able to reinvest as much. You have to really make a decision about what do you cut and then to get into these new projects. And that's why I think new projects are so difficult right now.
Yeah, and speaking of new projects here, for me, when I got into Cardano, I wanted to get into big staples, and then I wanted to get into like new mints, right? That's like I wanted to play on the opposite ends, just because I'm exploring. I love exploring, and one thing that we're trying to look into, especially like people who have been with me for a long time, is okay, how do I buy in a good project at a cheap rate, right? And that's
it's funny you mention it. 34 ADA, you can get your Winged Box Warrior. So I will drop a little bit about the Winged Warriors right now.
Well, that's why I queued you up.
New mints, new projects. We are minting. We've been minting for a little bit now. We are approaching 2,000. We're at 1965 last time I checked. And when we hit 2,000, I think we're going to start moving. We're a total of 2,777. We don't want to make a large collection. We're not trying to make a lot of money. What we're trying to do is make a difference in the community and push the boundaries of the metaverse. So if you scroll through our website there, you'll see that basically what we do is we do gallery walks with projects that are high level projects. We do gallery walks with projects that need a little extra light. They're doing something special. They're pushing the envelope.
What is a gallery walk? What is that?
So we go to Spatial in the metaverse, and you get to put on an avatar and cruise around while we walk and talk through a project while looking at their art on the walls. I'll tell you some that we've done. Ada Knots. We did a personal collection with Faha Dukin. We did the Bad Fox Motorcycle Club, Raccoon Syndicate, the Mallards. Last Friday, we did something special. I'll tell you about something we're doing that's special coming up out of that. And we did Wild Tangs. We were the first project ever to mint NFTs from inside of the metaverse on the Cardano blockchain live. We had people's art that their kids did. They submitted their JPEGs. We had them run through the Tangs system and minted them and put them in a frame live in the metaverse in real time, as you can see right there. We bought.
Okay. Hold on. So you're saying you minted live NFTs in the metaverse. What metaverse?
So we're in Spatial is where we're hosting our events.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, when you saw me at CNFT Con, we were actually live streaming CNFT Con to people around the world inside of the Winged Warriors headquarters. So there was a big amphitheater with a screen, and I was walking around with my phone and talking to folks.
Okay, I saw that. No, I saw that. Okay, yeah, I remember
so people
that.
Were sitting in watching actually the CNFT Con live because they couldn't be there. They're part of our community. These are just a few of the things that we offer. And
is that why you ran up on me like that? Is that
absolutely?
It was like a ambush.
I was ambushing everybody that I could, because it's not about me. It's about the people in our community. So, I don't mind if I scare you guys a little bit, as long as I take care of them. But so we're kind of metaverse. We call ourselves the premier Cardano metaverse community, and it's not because we're launching our own land or we actually bought a premium piece of land in Boss Planet. As you can see, we've built a castle there. We're going to have a water park. It's going to have a Happy Hoppers lazy river. We have partner projects with the Bad Fox Motorcycle Club, OG Bears, Raccoon Syndicate, and the Mallards. There's special rooms where you go in, like the OG Bears Cigar Lounge. You can gamble. You can buy virtual cigars. There's just a lot of fun and engagement and value to be had when we go to Boss Planet. But also the boxes that you're minting right now, you can take that file anywhere that the file is usable. So we don't know exactly where those will be. We think a lot of those will pop up and are coming, but you get the file with your NFT. Also, just want to put it out there that when we mint 2,000, that means the next 35 that are minted, we're going to actually run a game. So last Friday in the Mallard gallery walk, it was insanely fun. What we did is we hid secret words around a giant castle, and people had to find those words. And those words turned out to be what, Aaron?
I have no idea.
Seed words to a wallet. You really aren't in NFTs very much, are you? I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you. But there was a seeds to a wallet. You went around and you had to decrypt these secret words that were hidden all over this giant castle. And somebody won a wallet which had a mallard in it, a raccoon in it, a bear in it, a fox in it, a motorcycle. It had $2,000 worth of NFTs and some Rune and some ADA in there. And so we're actually going to do that again, not exactly that way, but we're going to be running a little metaverse treasure hunt. It was the first ever treasure hunt in the metaverse. So when I said we minted NFTs for the first time in the metaverse, we did the first treasure hunt of Cardano NFTs in the metaverse. Those are the types of things we're doing. We're looking for Meta Mike, shout out in the chat. We're looking for ways to break the space, have fun, add value for our holders and those people that kick it every day. And we have just our regular chopping it up alpha chat. We're going to be giving away 500 ADA on the next treasure hunt, as well as other things. There will be more than one place. All you need to do is mint a Winged Box Warrior right now by midnight Saturday night. And anybody that does will be entered into this treasure hunt. We'll also be giving some away to our top collectors and a couple of giveaways on our channel for verified holders. So if you're interested in the treasure hunt,
slow down. You got to slow down. You're saying I mint this right now. Mm-hmm. Between now and Saturday, and I will be enter into a raffle to enter into the treasure hunt. Is that what you're saying?
I'm really glad you slowed me down, Aaron. What I'm saying, Cowboy, is mint. Open a ticket in our Discord. You have to join the Discord, obviously, to do that. Open a ticket in our Discord. Show us your transaction ID. You purchased this Winged Box Warrior, and you are automatically entered into a new treasure hunt that we'll be doing on Sunday in the afternoon. Was that slow enough?
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm tracking now. I'm tracking this.
Oh, you have your Discord on light. Oh man, mine's dark.
That's what everyone says. Everyone's especially TOMMY from Freedom 35. He's always like,
you know what? I don't trust that guy at all. I'm kidding. I love that guy.
Oh yeah.
RJ, I'm rapping. Yeah.
Was there a slip there? What happened?
No. I love that guy. We're 100 with the F-35ers, man. Those guys have had me on like 3 times. Whoa!
I heard it.
Oh man, bro. Hey, I'll tell you, T.O. I had a great time last night, man. I haven't had that much fun on a stream since the last time I was on Aaron's and in the chat, which was never on Aaron's and in the chat. So
yeah, well, there you go. I mean, now you got. I'm looking to see like what's happening in the space. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know because I don't do all the. I just ask people. I just talk to people. You know what I mean? Like I just want to see what's happening in space.
So do you know who the Winged Warriors are? Like
I don't. I need you to explain it to me.
Do you know who Fettuccine is?
Yeah, it's what I ate last night.
Exactly. He's also Angel Baby Hit Squad, Demon Hit Squad. Been around for a little bit. Has a 97 next to his name. Anyways, he bought Cardano bits. And he got a winged Cardano bit. It was a rare trait. There were only 105 out of 10,000. He thought he'd pump his bags. So he created a channel called the Winged Warriors. And he created a secret channel within that channel. Well, he created a server. Within that, he had a channel for the people that just own those. That's how you had to get in. Well, I bought one last year because I wanted in, right? Here's just a list of some of the people that are Winged Warriors. And we'll just say also allies. So that means the people that were in the Winged Warriors server because they run projects and stuff. Jub from Happy Hoppers, CeeLo from NFA, Shadi Nasser, don't need to say what he's from, DM Photography, Faha Dukin, Matimio, Mrs. Scarlet, Psychedelius, Blue Tough Guy from JPEG Store, Sonny Cardano, the largest unsig holder and a berry holder, Aeonium Sky, Bitfins Tyler, Blizz Effect, Captain Ryo, Captain Nano, Cardano Bits, Crypto Drams, Garm from Turf NFT, Glues, Joseph Miranda, Artano, Rokindo Collective, Mr. Intangible Short. These are names that you may not know, but the people in the chat probably know a couple of them.
They sound familiar, honestly. Well, so like, just admittedly, I'm not the CNFT. Like,
I
I
didn't
just,
know that, by the way. I thought you were an aficionado. So
no, I'm not. No, no, no. I really am not.
I'm learning too.
Yeah, yeah. So I don't know a lot about CNFTs. I do have a beginning grasp of crypto. At least I would think so. So my when I'm asking, like, is this a good time to invest in? What are the cool things to invest in? I don't do any research. I just know people and I ask them what I should invest in, and I just go in. I'm like, okay, let me buy up a few of these clay things or these fuzzy little ape things, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing, and then I just wait, and then if it pumps, I just sell it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. How important is it? I just saw someone, B Dog, in the chat. He said that this is a history lesson from the master. How important is it, if I'm just starting out, and a lot of people in here are just starting out, to know, like, some of the community, to be involved in the discords? Like, is this how the CNFT space rolls? Like, I got to be in the discords, I got to do the research that way and talk to the community, or can I just come in and be like, okay, I kind of like the project, I like what it stands for? What's the best way to do research?
So there's so many answers to that question. It just depends on, again, what are you trying to do, right? First of all, I do want to answer a question just in the chat for Fez. You do have to buy a Wing Box Warrior now to get into this treasure hunt. However, we will be giving some away on our server, as well as taking care of holders and people that have been active within our server. There's a core group in our community that is in our server, like Daza the Whale. He's in there every day. Good morning, good night. Here's what I'm having for lunch. So it depends. I mean, so there's so many different ways that you could do it now, that you could go use charts and do it just like you do trading your cryptocurrencies, right? With your cryptocurrencies, are you part of a Bitcoin community? Do you have a Bitcoin alpha group that you talk to regularly about when it's time to make moves? Probably not. I would say you probably go to CoinMarketCap and pull up the chart and take a look at it, find some head and shoulders, and do different types of things for some technical analysis. You can do that with NFTs too, but not if you're going to be speculative. If you're going to be speculative or try to buy new mints that you think down the road are going to do really well, you have to dig into it a little bit or trust somebody. So either somebody tells you, hey, this is going to be a thing, or you do have to find out about the project for yourself.
That's what I do. I do the first one.
You do technical analysis.
No, I trust somebody.
You trust somebody. I think that's smart to do. I mean, I think that's smart to do.
I'll tell you the people I trust, and anyone else. It's anyone from Freedom 35, and it's anyone from NFA. So those are the two that I trust.
So did you buy Moonbirds?
I bought Moonbirds. Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. Did you buy Wild Tangs?
No. Hold on. Moonbirds and Wild Tangs. I still hold on Wild Tangs, but on Moonbirds.
Wait, somebody said in the chat, Cowboy is gullible. Is that true? Are you gullible?
Probably. I don't know.
I'm just messing with you. I bought Moonbirds because of Tal and NFA. And during our first drop, I spent a lot of nights talking to those folks, and I love them all over there.
I was clicking for these freaking.
If you were listening to Chrissy and Chronic, you got yourself a couple of apes. Thank goodness my wife loved the art.
These Mars birds, I was clicking for these things, and it was telling me that I couldn't mint it, and I minted like these robot ones or whatever. I made like 4x on these. It was awesome. It was awesome. I wish there was another one like that.
Yeah, I did too. I think I bought like 40 Mars birds and flipped them after they pumped a little bit.
Yeah.
But, and Wild Tangs is another one that I bought actually because I was talking with NFA and messing with them. And so I like them. I think they're not always right. And they're very loud and aggressive, and part of me loves that, and part of me says, "Wait a minute, I need some room here."
You're not loud and aggressive at all, though. You're very,
not really. I'm pretty
reserved.
Pretty chill.
Yeah,
I'm not reserved. I'm not reserved. I'm fun, engaging, but I'm not. I'm too nice. I'd probably say I'm too nice of a person.
Okay.
But I love
the reserved wallflower. That's what I thought you were.
I love all engagement. I like a rough and tumble. I like, soft layups at the hoop, like whatever. Good.
Yes, sure. Okay, so what's the project that you made the biggest return on?
Well, I bought Space Buds at 200 ADA. Whoa. I bought my first 3 Space Buds I think I bought 3 of them for 700 ADA. So one of them was a little bit more than that. I made a lot of money on Space Buds, but I have 100 mallards and 10 invitation letters, and I sold out of some of my blue chips. And I would say, I'm not going to say exactly what those blue chips are, but people can do the math because that's all they do all day is math. 100 messages from what is that? Restream? Don't get up in here. Come on, we're trying to have a conversation. Restream says I've received 100 messages today with Restream Trap. Sorry, I have new trays in. I'm doing some teeth.
Yeah, no problem. So can you tell me a little bit about Wing Warriors before I mint this thing here? Like, what's the inspiration behind it? What's going on here? Tell me a little bit about it.
So the Winged Warriors initially were inspired by the community and wanting to open up that alpha chat with all those names you heard in there. Last year, a lot of those people shaped the space that we're in today, and not a lot of people necessarily know that. It's kind of like history right now. Wow. All right, giddy up. But yeah, so I wanted to kind of lower the barrier to entry to get into this like alpha chat kind of like, let's figure out what kind of stuff we can do in the space that's beneficial. So we minted a set, and that started the Winged Warriors. From there, we decided to go in on Boss Planet. So we built this castle, and we built this set, and now we're dropping that. And then from here, we have some plans. One of them is I'm actually going to take a page out of your book, and I'm going to start a podcast myself. It's going to be called CB Hash Chat. It's coming. I'm getting set up. I'm using my wife's setup right now.
What's it about? CNFTs?
So there'll be two things. There'll be a short form, kind of like this, where we'll talk about CNFTs because that's kind of what I'm an expert in. And then there'll be a long form where I will interview high-level people. I have a lot of connections over the years. I'm 49. I've been in a ton of industries, entertainment, stock exchange. I mean, I have just a lot.
What about entertainment, like movies?
No, I restaurants, clubs. I did stand-up comedy for a while. I've always been in music. I'm an MC.
MC. You rap.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't just rap.
So if anyone wants to do if anyone wants to like is into watching movies and stuff like that, be sure to check out the Big Llama Show. One of my good friends personally, and he always stops in here. I just want to always talk about and promote other YouTubers, anyone who's really in the grind of YouTube. So if you guys like movie reviews and stuff like or reactions, be sure to check him out. As far as emceeing, what is your favorite aspect of entertainment? Like you mentioned a whole bunch of them: stand-up comedy, emceeing. What's the best? What's the most exciting for you?
Well, I'll tell you, the best thing I ever did entertainment-wise was stand-up comedy when I owned everybody in the crowd. When you own everybody in the crowd on the microphone and stand-up comedy, you can pretty much say anything you want and people will laugh.
It's not even like hecklers or like.
No, you just get to a place in comedy when if you're dropping a lit set, then people cannot stop themselves from laughing. Once you get them, you have them. I don't know how to say it, but I will say just one time it happened where I absolutely owned, and I started just making things up, and it was hilarious. But then the worst thing that ever happened was a bad set where it was completely quiet and no jokes were happening at all. And I won't tell you what happened there. It was not a great time. To be honest, I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. I got sober just coming up on 16 years ago.
Congratulations.
And so thank you. So for 22 years, I used pretty hard at the end and probably shouldn't be alive. So a lot of that stuff kind of happened during that time. But I also was always a lead singer in a rock and roll band and a rapper and
lead singer and a rocker. You've lived 11 different lives, Walter Schmitty.
I've lived a lot. I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of things. Yeah.
Okay.
So today,
So real quick, I don't want to brush past this, but it's important because I don't know who's watching in the chat or who could be watching. But do you have any advice for anyone who might be struggling with dealing with that and like sobriety or trying to get sobriety and all that? Do you have something small to say to that or anything you want?
Yeah, I mean, you just have to find a community of support,
Mm,
and something to believe in outside of yourself, because you've tried to believe in yourself, and that inside somewhere there is the power to break free from it, but it's really, really hard to get to.
yeah.
And some would say impossible. And I've seen a lot of people go the wrong direction. So for me, that was a community of believers. I got into the Bible and did that and studied the Bible and became a part of a spiritual recovery group. I did go to AA as well and attended meetings. And I think just finding people, and you got to sometimes cut off relationships. Sometimes you just got to cut things off and start somewhere else. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I would say reach out to me. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you,
16
because
years.
it's part of what I do as well. Actually, I do help people that are struggling with addiction issues, or anything in life that's challenging to them, because I've kind of overcome by the grace of God, and amen to all that. But I help other people. So if you
Yeah.
want to chop it up and down.
Absolutely, and thanks for sharing that. Yeah, at 16 years, congratulations, man. I think it's such a big milestone for people to aspire to, and for yourself as well.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing. But
Goalie.
what was that?
Goalie. Thanks, Tommy. Not yet. 15 and change, man, but I'm definitely making 16. You know what I'm saying? You know what a friend of mine said when I was getting sober? I was addicted for 22 years. And he said, you don't walk into the woods 22 years and turn around and walk out. He goes, when you get 22 years of sobriety, bro, let me know, because you've really, really done your thing and
Yeah,
walked your
yeah.
journey. And so,
It takes so long to form habits, right? And so it's unrealistic to think that it's going to quit. It's going to stop immediately after a short amount of time. It's proven, like you got to. It takes a long time to take that journey, and then it takes a long, probably as long. I don't know. I mean, this is I could imagine the struggle. So congrats on all of that, on all the success. That's probably one of the most important things in your life. So we really want to highlight that. And for anyone who's dealing with that kind of stuff, please be sure to reach out to CNFT, BTC, CB.
hit me up. Slide into my DMs.
We are doing some giveaways. I don't want to shy away from that. So this is a good segue into that. Right now, have you played Hangman before?
Once or twice.
Once or twice. Well, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna play Hangman here, and I've got a. And for anyone, and I'm going to try to draw out a winged warrior here. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. And let me see if I can pull it here.
You're an artist too. I can't wait to see it.
7, 8, 9 letters. Okay. Now, I don't give hints or anything like that. So anyone who's in the chat, we're going to be giving away 2 sets of 35 ADA, so that you could mint your own winged warrior here, and then I'll give away 1 winged warrior that I just minted. I might give it away all 10. I don't know. We'll see. And then I think that was it, right? Oh wait, hold on. You gave me something else. What is this?
So I gave you a Cardano Summit NFT. Now you can get these for like 6 ADA on JPEG Store, or 7. I don't know what they're selling for. I think it's iconic. I think 10 years, like we're talking about the 10-year investment. Put 5 ADA into something. But I actually ran around. This is why I gave it to you. I ran around in the stinking metaverse with my keyboard, and I walked these like tight ropes and fell down, and I got that NFT. So that's from me. That's like 45 minutes of hard work in the metaverse, Cardano Summit NFT. And then there's some Wing Warriors, and we're also giving away 35 ADA to 2 people, so that you can go mint your own Wing Warrior and get in this.
That's right.
Treasure hunt. Is that cool? Can we do that?
This one's gonna be for 35 ADA for sure. So give me your first letter. First one in the chat to say it. We'll get this. We'll get 35 ADA to send to mint.
Me give you my letter, and I like this. This is fun. Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's you.
A.
You're wrong.
E.
Eek. You're wrong again.
I.
Correct.
O.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
You
are totally wrong.
S.
I'll see you later.
R.
Are you serious? You're wrong again.
L.
Hold on. L for
J.
J is the worst letter to guess.
K.
K. Okay, you're
Second
not right.
worst letter to guess. Bro,
Okay.
this is you are unkind, bro. I'm just gonna say it. W.
W for what are you guessing right now? I don't know what I'm drawing. This
What are
is
the other
you
letters of
hung
the
your wing
alphabet? Let me
warrior.
think. D.
You're- huh?
D.
D. Oh my gosh. You're not
M.
dumb. This is good. M. Moo for moot point.
N.
N for perfect.
P.
This is P is here. Good job, P. You're a player.
Can I guess the word? No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'm not guessing. I don't know the word.
Oh my gosh, I misspelled it.
Q.
Oh no, I didn't misspell it. Wow.
For the
Oh,
love
yeah.
of God. For the love of everyone, right? N.
Q.
I said N.
Q,
No.
you're wrong. Q's wrong. Q.
Thank you for giving me
Oh,
letters.
Green Fingers. Green Fingers won.
Dips. What?
It's he's spelled wrong, but he's right. I'm gonna give this to him. Diphthong.
Okay.
Diphthong. Diphthong.
Okay, great. That's
Incredible. Incredible.
amazing word.
Green Figures.
Yeah. That's
So I'm gonna send
horrific,
Green
right?
Figures is a
How
long
many
time.
how many pieces of clothing are you gonna put on that warrior, bro? Like seriously.
I,
That thing's gonna be ready for the party, wherever it is.
the F is that? That's a dude. That's a diphthong right there. Green Fingers. Okay.
Okay.
Good
Great.
job.
That's a horrible word, bro. I mean, are you trying to get like you want to?
Yes.
You want to do an hour and a half? I'm down.
Look,
Let's
all right.
go.
I'm. Did you
Family's
know?
downstairs. Let's go.
This is a fun fact. I don't know if you knew this about me, but I have given away over 2 Bitcoin worth on this channel.
Really?
Yeah, 2. I've given away 2 Bitcoin.
2 Bitcoin at 68,000 or 2 Bitcoin at 16,000?
2 Bitcoin value at current value.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I give away 1 Bitcoin at probably like 30,000, like completed right around 30,000. And then I've given away some
followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got 33, man. That's pretty big. I want to be like Mike. I mean, like Aaron.
Well,
I've been known to give away some stuff too.
Yeah. What's the biggest giveaway?
I have been. I don't know. Winged Warriors. I mean, so at the end of this set, the last 27 to mint this Wingbox Warrior will win an OG Winged CBIT. Floor on that is 5,000 ADA. So it depends on the price of ADA, I suppose. Yeah, the last 27 to mint of this collection will win an OG Winged CBIT out of my personal collection. I think I have 9 of them, right?
Wait. What does
I've
that
given.
mean? Wait, so if I mint out right now, right?
If you mint out, yeah.
If I mint you out, how much?
Yeah. I'll just give you one. Don't worry about it. Just
what's the math on it? What's the math on it?
It's not that good if you're minting
777 times 35 ADA. That's 100,000 ADA. 97,000 ADA.
Is it?
That's what it says.
Yeah. And you're getting a 5,000 ADA. I mean, I think the floor on them is like 5,500. I don't know. I bought mine for 15,000 ADA when ADA was $2.10. So I paid 30K for my OG Wing CBIT last summer, the first one. I have 9 of those now. So I'm giving one of those away.
To me. I'm not even following. What is an OG Wing CBIT?
Yeah, Cardano Bits. Who knows Cardano Bits in the chat?
Everyone knows. Everyone knows Cardano Bits. I don't know.
Cardano Bit? You know? I think
really.
the floor's really low. If Cardano Bits would get his act together and open his smart contract marketplace and put legs on his NFTs, then it'd be great investment right now at like 100 and whatever the floor is, or 200 or whatever it is. And everybody knows what I'm saying. But Cardano Bits are basically what the Warriors were built on, right? It's like why I'm here. And so I'm giving one of mine away at the end of this. As a matter of fact, if you want to talk about giveaways, we're giving away 750 ADA for mints between 2,000 and 2,250 and mints between 2,250 and 2,500. We're going to give 250 ADA away to anybody who's minted any time and 500 ADA away to those 250 mints. We also still have to give away a Happy Hopper Rainbow if you mint our Rainbow 1 of 1, an OG CBIT if you mint our OGT 1 of 1, an ADA Army NFT if you mint our Maggot. We've given away 2 mallards, 3 raccoons. 3 bad foxes. This is what we've given away so far on the mint. 3
Okay.
OG bears, 3 bad foxes, 3 raccoon syndicates, and 2 mallards. We have 2 more bears to go, 2 more foxes to go, 2 more raccoons to go, and 1 more mallard. There are only 4 more mallard head traits to be minted. You might have minted one.
I love
Only
mallard.
4 more. When those 4 traits are minted out, then those 40 people that own those mallards will be thrown into a giveaway for a mallard. So we have the mallard sitting in the wallet ready for you. If you go to...
Oh, yeah. Look, do I have my stuff in my wallet right now?
You do have your stuff in your wallet.
Okay, let's pull that up. Let's see what I got.
I mean, do you have your stuff? I mean, I think you have your stuff. You should.
Well, I only have this one wallet because, like I said, I don't really follow CNFT.
I know. I've perused your wallet, bro.
Have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was.
Is there
It was
a
judgment going on.
Is there a winged warrior with a cowboy hat?
There is not, but we could maybe take that under advisement. Oh, let's see. You minted that mallard with the demon wings is actually a giveaway tonight. So that's one of your giveaways, the mallard with the devil wings. You did not mint that guy. And then the zombie with the t-shirt with the tourist zombie, that's also a giveaway tonight.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
So that's your wallet. I sent you 3 of those.
You sent me 3?
Yeah, I don't think you minted a mallard head trait. No, you didn't mint a mallard head trait. But
so
I sent you that mallard to give away.
Which one am I giving away? Which one am I giving away?
The one with the duck on his head, bro, and the devil wings. And the army outfit. Yeah, that dude it's pretty priceless. Devil wings are very rare. That army outfit is from our first boot camp. Shout out to all boot camp members that have the role in there. And then that mallard could be worth, a actual mallard. So
okay, let's give it away. Let's give it away right now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do.
Can we not play Hangman?
No.
Hangman, please.
Here's what we'll do. I'm gonna go on Winged Warriors. No, I'm gonna go yeah, this is where I'm gonna go right here. CNFT BTC. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. Anyone in the chat, I'm gonna make a tweet at CNFT BTC. Follow him. And if you are the number MALARD 6 person to comment on there, like 6 down, I'm gonna give you that. That mallard. So if you comment on that and you're number 6 down, I will give you the mallard. So I don't even know where it went.
I got it. I'm looking at it. We're looking for comments on CNFT BTC. Follow him, please do. I've actually given away a lot of my channel too before I really jumped. Nobody's responding. Nobody's following me, bro.
CNFT BTC. Look how easy. This is the number one. I think that my stream is the number one play to earn.
Go to the.
I can't even find the tweet. Am I crazy?
Oh, you're crazy, but that has nothing to do with anything.
How do I find
mallard tattoo?
Did I find this tweet? Okay, I don't even know. Okay, if you can even find the tweet, then you're ahead of me.
I have the tweet, but nobody's done. Oh wait, there we go. Are you talking about people follow me or people comment on the tweet?
Comment on that, because sometimes some people might follow you.
Follow me already. We got one comment. Gully, you're number 1.
Just comment 5 more times, Gully.
Gully, you're good people, man. I just want to put that out there. Nobody knows how
okay, these are the ones you sent me the giveaway.
How good Gully got it. Yeah, there you go. There's the giveaway. So that yeah. And then if you look at is that the Winged Warriors homepage?
The Winged Warriors homepage.
Go to the Winged Warriors homepage. Their Twitter. So it should be if you hit where's our Twitter? There we go. If you look right below the pinned tweet right there, shows a little bit of what we're doing. You see that CBIT? No, go back to the top, the pinned tweet. See that CBIT? Click on that picture. That's the OG CBIT right there. That the floor is basically about 5,500 on these. The final 27 minters will get into a raffle for the OG CBIT. So when you see our mint machine hit 2750, just know the next 27 will be entered into a raffle. So if you
that's worth 5,000 ADA.
5,500. I mean, it's a green thing. It's not a
5,500 ADA, which is about $2,000. I would assume just quick math, right? 30
Yeah,
cents.
so
Yeah.
we'll say that. Yeah, you're good at math. And then
Awesome.
you see the other ones that we still have to give away there. There's the Happy Hopper, the Rainbow Happy Hopper, the Ada Army, that C-Bit. If you mint any one of those 3 1-of-1s, then you get that NFT, corresponding NFT with it. And then, like I said, if we mint a couple more mallards here, we'll give away a mallard
Did
as
I
well.
mint anything good here? Is any of this good?
It's all good. They're Winged Warriors.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Well, you pushed us too. Yes, I'm trying to see on my
What's
screen.
my best one? What's my best one?
Let's see. You got angel wings with the flight suit on the
This
bottom
guy?
there. No, the second to the last. Yeah, that guy right there. Let's just check him out. 1993 was a good year. He's got a cigar, so I don't know how you feel about that, but those angel wings are super rare.
I love it.
The
Fat
flight
Cuban.
suit is a big deal for us. It represents us taking flight. But look at that NFT. I mean, the 3D
This is
files
cool.
on these things are so sick. If you zoom in on it, bro, the detail is insane. And
Oh, I like
honestly,
it.
I will put this box set against any other box set right now,
Yeah, I like
because
it.
Mike and I spent a lot of time with builders on this. And so, yeah, it's a human, so it's not the rarest skin, but those angel wings are pretty rare. And he's in flight. I mean, that's, you gotta like that.
Tell me the process of you making this. Like, was it difficult? Like you said, the detail. Like, explain the detail to me.
Well, it's difficult because you can only make so many traits when you're using blocks, basically, right? It's like building something with Legos digitally. Yep. And so we're working with a team that's incredible, but Mike and I have a very specific vision on every trait that we want, Like even the glasses need to represent the OG C-Bit collection from our OG Winged Warriors. And then we're creating these new angel wings. We want them to look a certain way. So it's just a back and forth process, choosing colors, and then cutting traits out if they don't look right. Those the mallard, fox, and raccoon and bear hats look amazing in my opinion. Initially, they didn't look like that at all. It took a lot of back and forth to get that done, and it's expensive. Like you pay a lot to have them give you the file and build something of this quality.
Okay,
so it actually takes a lot.
Let's get to these giveaways then. I want to give away not this one because this was my
Let's see about these comments. You said 6 down, right?
Yeah, 6 down because I spelled out mallard, MALLAR. Oh crap! Whatever, 6 down. I said
goalie for the win.
Yeah. So who won? You tell
Let's
me.
See. I'll tell you. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm figuring out how to spell mallards.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sanchi and Sanchi.
Sanchi.
Wait. No, that's not right. Goalie went. No, wait. Sorry. 3 minutes.
You
3
tell
minutes.
me
Goalie went hard like 7 times.
Okay.
And then we had some other people kick in. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I honestly can't tell you who won.
You tell me. Pick a name.
Okay, I'll tell you who won.
Pick a name.
Gully.
Okay, boom. Gully gets
Gully
it.
Won. Yeah.
And if anyone wants to see Gully, you won. And if anyone wants to see Gully, he's going to be on the stream next week, so it's going to be good.
And the thing I like about Gully, by the way, is that he put a different number of O's in each yo, and that shows
it's different. It's slightly, totally different. It's totally different.
It's a good move. So Gully, okay. You won the mallard hat, and you're going to be entered into a win an actual mallard. Do you have any mallards in your wallet, Gully? That's what I need to know.
I love mallards.
If you don't, then you lose. You're not getting the mallard. No, I'm just kidding.
I'll give it out, Gully. You don't worry about this. All right. Look, we've got just a limited amount of time left. We have to get through these giveaways, okay? So, I mean, guys.
Sure. That's what you do.
CB was very generous here, okay? So I still have 2 giveaways of 35 ADA apiece, and then 2 more of the Winged Warriors here. So that's 4 giveaways. How the heck are we going to give away 4 things in leg 2? This is some Mr. Beast stuff right now, okay? So how do I give away these 4 things? This is the question. Okay, so in the chat.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So numbers 1 through 25. I have 4 numbers picked. The first 4 people to put those 4 numbers in win.
Oh. Okay, can I have
25?
I want 2 numbers. Give me 2.
You want me to give you 2 of the numbers?
Yeah, I want to pick 2 numbers and you pick 2 numbers.
Oh, yeah. Okay, go for it.
No, all right, I got it right here.
1 through 20. what did I say? 25, right?
25. Yeah, yeah.
1 through
What if you pick
25.
the same number? What if you pick the same number?
Yeah, we'll find out.
Okay.
I don't think we're picking the same number.
This is number 1, and
you can only choose one number, people. Don't be choosing like 17 numbers. It's not going to work out for you. Actually.
All right. You got your number?
I do.
This is my numbers.
What is it? 7
it's
and what?
backwards. Oh, crap. It's backwards.
7 and what? That's it? Oh, and
2.
2? My numbers were 8 and 3, bro.
That was really close.
8 and 3. But
if someone picked 2, I really picked 25.
Oh, hey.
So okay.
You go back to the bottom.
Okay, I don't honestly. This was crazy. Look how many numbers there are in here.
You just need to go back to the first numbers guessed. Here it is. Ready? Number 8 was RJ.
Okay, hold on. What's RJ?
RJ Gons was number 8. Number 3.
Oh, that's a new name. Okay, good deal.
P. Reedy was number 7.
That's a new name too. Good job, guys.
Yeah, these are my folks, but not P. Reedy. I mean, P. Reedy is probably my folks, but and let's see. So that was 7, right?
Uh-huh.
And then we have 25. I don't know where 25 is. It's got to be closer to the top. But let's find number 3 was close after 2. It was Green Fingers.
Again?
But he guessed every number, so I don't know. Or he or
I give it to him. He's smart. He's smart.
All right. Green Fingers got the 3. RJ got the 8. 7 was the P, money, whatever. The one I P Reedy, right? And then 25. Let's see if I can find 25. Nobody guessed 25 till the very, very end. And I think G Tech. That's G3 Tech.
G Tech's is always win. All right, perfect.
G-Tech's always winning.
Okay, so guys.
Oh, wait, hold on. No, G-Tech was beat out by Fez. Sorry, G-Tech. D-Fez.
D-Fez. I'm glad you won. D-Fez has been in the chat, and I haven't been able to acknowledge him. So D-Fez, thank you so much.
Hey,
guys, here's how we'll do it. Discord me your wallet addresses. Gully, you too, and Green Fingers, you too. I know you give it up. I know I've got your chat. It just helps me. Okay, I'm just a lizard brain. Okay, and then I'll send that all out to you probably tomorrow. It's kind of late, so I'm trying to get to sleep. Look, CB, it's been an absolute blast and a pleasure having you on here. Is there any last words of wisdom, winged words of wisdom for us? Any last thoughts you want to leave us with? Yeah, the floor is yours before we leave.
Clear out the fodder, people. Clear out the fodder. Stop chasing the new-ish stuff. I'm not saying don't mint new projects. What I'm saying is don't try to mint those top rare projects. Don't chase projects. So what I've done is cleared out a lot of the excess and just focused more on what I really, really believe in. And I think that we got to do that sometimes. So one thing my buddy Jub, and a great mentor in the space, always says to me is touch grass. People touch grass, get outside, do something, hang out with your friends, walk away.
Oh, literally touch grass. Okay, yeah.
Physically touch grass, and then
come back. It's called grounding. I do it with my son. I'm like, you're gonna ground right now, so.
Yeah, but just clear out noise. In general, in life, sometimes you just have to clear out the space a little bit. I mean, people can do that by way of meditation and other things to kind of reset their balance and clear their thoughts. And it's the same as true in crypto and in NFTs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Make sure you're balanced.
Guys, be sure to check out CB, and all his links are in the description down below. Thank you so much for joining us in the live stream. You guys were actually the stars of the show. You guys made it so much fun.
Freestyle battle next time.
Well, absolutely. Are you kidding me?
Thanks for having me, man. It was super fun. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Guys, thank you for joining us on this CNFT live stream. Check out his links in the description below. CNFT BTC. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you guys in the next stream.